Hi everyone. Hi. This is a Thanksgiving to God in many ways, for the blessing that Christina and I have in Indonesia, and a video to show you that actually all is well. Yes, I am overworked. We have to resolve this. We're waiting on the big boss to arrive from Jakarta to discuss how to handle the fact that I am the only native English speaker that Kaplan has and is ever going to have, to try and take the load off. But pending that, we actually have a good life. And I wanted to show you that we're okay and how it is. This is Lucy. She's looking a little bit manky because we recently saved her from the fish market. Absolutely adorable cat. Really loves us. Don't be Mocky. So yes, we can have cats here. It's more difficult in the UK. So yeah, she adopted us from the fish market. I think she's going to bounce off. That's fine. So I will show you a little bit of what life is like here.
How are ya? You alright? I'm alright, I'm okay, I'm alright. You know, I'm not too bad, mate, I'm okay, you know. How you going? You worry about me, I'm alright. I'm okay, don't you? You worry about me, I'm right as rain. I'm not too bad. How are you? You alright?
Okay, well this is the roadway where we live. Indonesia is kind of odd because a lot of the places look run down and crazy cacophony of wires, but not as bad as the Philippines. I always found the Philippines is kind of endearing, but you know, with things being rusted and crazy pavements, and this is a built-up area, it was all very disturbing when I first arrived, but after a while you do get used to it. It's like I was come to somewhere where a bomb had hit it. You'll notice there's a lot of traffic early in the morning. Very busy where we are. This is a major routeway, shall we say. And vehicles and vendors are encouraged to come through here because the very poor are nearby. And it discourages thieves, burglars. I can see we happen to have this nice tree outside our house. Any kind of flower in Indonesia is a rarity. Very Jurassic here, so it's nice we happen to have that. I have a cat screaming for food. I'll be with you in a minute, Elizabeth. This here is our house. No, not that one over there. This house over here is amusing at multiple levels, some of which I can't tell you for legal reasons. Yeah, this house was priced at 3 billion rupiah. That's roughly $3 million. It's a reasonably small two-story house, regarded as completely overpriced even by local Surabayans. This was the house they were constructing. They broke our roof, which caused water to flood through, destroying my laptops. We had to fight tooth and nail for any kind of recompense. So this is our humble abode. A few things. Here was where Christina put up a sign, English for you, father's name for the business. And I said to Christina, you put a sign up on the fence saying English taught here and you'll have a queue. And I was absolutely right. Kaplan ran out of hours for her as a part-time teacher because sales were suffering due to the government policies at the time, and so she was forced to set up her own business, and it's just flown ever since. She just can't keep them away. Now this, strangely enough, is something I like. Garbage. waste. Plastic bags. Doesn't look nice. Usually doesn't smell nice. And a complete contravention of all health and safety in the UK. Thank goodness. It's one of those small blessings, I think. Hang on, more vehicles coming by. This is partly the school run. Yeah, you can see activity early in the morning. Indonesia, the day starts early because it's the only time the heat outside the house is bearable. After 7 o'clock, you want to be in an air-conditioned environment or not out at all. You see, more vehicles coming by. There we go. But yes, in the UK, well, you know the ridiculous regulations in the UK. You can put your rubbish out, you have to put your rubbish out 1 hour on a Thursday, between 6 and 7, say. It has to be a certain amount, it has to be broken up into 3 separate containers, and I don't know what anymore. Indonesia, we take our rubbish, you put it in bags, put it outside, garbage guy picks them up. The end. Just while I'm outside, by the way, these are drainage ditches for when the rains come. The weather is reputed said that the rains will come today, which would be a good thing because it's blistering at the end of the dry season, especially this year. Signs of activity. Yes, Indonesia is rather messy. This is the, as it were, town hall, local community meeting area, which we have celebrated National Independence Day and things of this nature. A sort of play area. Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish, gravel and cement wherever you go in this district, but it's a construction zone and a business centre. Surabaya is very grey and concrete, but that's where the money is. It's in construction, it's in business. It's not like Yogyakarta, which is colourful, artistic, designed. Surabaya, generally speaking, is a grey business centre, but there's a lot of money here. A lot of money. You can really set up your fortune here, and it is actually a very comfortable place to live when you understand how things are here. Okay, Elizabeth is screaming for food, so I had best go and feed the moggies. Okay, inside the front porch where Christina has purchased various potty plants, plants in pots. You don't exactly have gardens in Indonesia in the way you do in the UK. It's a rather British thing. Christina's out, which gives me a bit of peace and quiet. Now, this house actually came fully furnished. We could live with all the resources that were here. As it is, Christina replaced the existing sofa with 2 others, and the chairs. We've got a super smashing deal. So this is ours, and that's 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 landlady's, but that's ours. So we've added bits and pieces. The freezer is ours, that's ours, the water cooler is ours. So we've added quite a bit in, but it was all functional when we appeared, just about. We needed a freezer, we needed our own clean water supply, but other than that, everything, even down to cutlery, I think was supplied. We have augmented it a lot. This is the model of the NV01 Intrepid. I always wanted that. So I was so glad to get that through the post and proved I can import to Indonesia via first class post. It takes 2 months, but now at least I know. This is our bedroom. And notice that in Indonesia, following most Asian style, you have one large communal living area, and the bedrooms are enough to store a bed, dressing table, and nothing else. You don't have a wardrobe or things of this nature. As such, the Asian concept of the home is it's a communal space where family come together, the community come together, and you go into cupboards to sleep. Our house is actually better designed for private space than most. Right. We have second bedroom. This is all fully furnished. This is ours. That's recently been put up just today by a repairman who also fixed up this light switch and wall socket. Don't know about this over here. That's interesting, but hey, functionality before form. Yeah, the wardrobe was pre-supplied, beds, mattress all pre-supplied. Richard, you've got a place to sleep as required. We'll make sure there is cooling in this room when the time comes. Right. Yeah. Bathroom. We have 2 of them. Not particularly impressive, but it's more than functional. Kitchen, looking rather messy due to the eternal feeding of moggies. Yeah, kitchen supply. You fry everything in Indonesia, just about. Land of fried food it is. Maybe in time we might get a full-blown oven. We'll see how it goes. That shelving was put up recently. Another toilet, which is actually very, very useful. If you want to have a shower and you've got Christina's teaching students here, you don't really want to go and shower here, so you can shower in here, which is helpful. We then have this bedroom in here, which really we don't do anything with. Christina got the bed for me on the grounds that I'd be able to retire and introvert on occasion. Never works out really, never works out that way, but it's there, it's there. So really, it's very comfortable surroundings, and absolutely not what I could attain in the UK. We have pickies and things of this nature. I haven't done much personally to furnish the house. I did stick up various anime pictures, but blue tack being blue tack, it all fell down. One day I'm going to get them framed and more anime pictures put up. So yeah, we live very comfortably. I wouldn't say it's the lap of luxury, but I can genuinely say it has all modern conveniences, including effective wireless, so I can watch my anime and The Walking Dead until I really got fed up with everybody just dying all the time. So that's the home for now. Okay, I'm just in the Kaplan area. The clouds are gathering, so hopefully today the rains will finally break. There was a little bit of rain where we were last night, huge amounts of thunder, but nothing like enough to clear the air, so we're actually waiting for the rains to come. So this is the area where I work. Here we are. Kaplan EduPack. This is where I am. You'll notice the motorcycles. The main mode of transport in Indonesia as a whole is motorcycles. Cars are prohibitively expensive, and you don't buy second-hand in Indonesia. Not really. That's a pain in the butt. Okay, well here I come on in. Here's the lobby area. Yeah, desk reception. Hi, hi. Hi, Susie.
Hi.
So I've got we've got the schedule here, electronic display. This is constantly changing, so you never really know what your hours are per day until you come and actually have a look at this. Yeah, the photocopier. Hi, Intan. This is where the boss Annie resides. She's not in at the moment. This is where marketing reside. They're not in at the moment. This is a green office room where people come in and do office things on occasion. Stairs.
Eat.
Oh, great. Boss Aris giving me work. Yes.
Of course.
I will investigate. Give me a few minutes, alright?
Sure.
Stay later. Cheers. Advertising type stuff.
Oh, what is it for?
Oh, it's a little video. Hiya. So to explain all later. Yeah, you can wave if you like.
Come on, no.
One of our classrooms. We have a video screen. I never use it. I go straight to laptop. It's just too much monkeying around with file formats to get that sort of thing running. Absolutely useless glass boards. They're dreadful. Whiteboards display markers. Blackboards display chalk. Glass boards don't display anything. Have another set of stairs. The building is kind of small, but with many stories. The fourth floor is just too hot, so it's only used for storage. Darkened classrooms. This is a meeting room which is often used for private students, so I generally end up here. My one touch of creativity, they've allowed me to stick up a couple of anime pictures. I'm hoping I can get Anime Club flying. I really don't know. If I can, I intend to festoon the walls with in a classroom with anime pictures. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so this is Kaplan. This is where I work. There's a toilet with plenty of them. They're clean. That's a good thing in Indonesia. Yeah, the good news is that people are warm, kind, and friendly. I do get on with them in the main. And that's important. I mean, if your job is with horrible people, then your working life is dreadful. Sounds of merriment from the software team. This, by the way, is the computer room. Students taking a progress test, so I'm not going to disturb. All running Windows. Our feeble IT room. Nanda, good guy. He's our IT guy, mainly does Photoshop type stuff. Hiya, Nanda. He's learning Linux, by the way. Computer room, really. It's fairly quiet. This video is being made on Friday afternoon, so everybody's at prayers. This is the teacher's room, fairly quiet, as I say. People's desks. You can you can spot mine. Yep. Here's my schedule. Fairly busy in November. It'll not too bad yet, but it will increase. The schedules from the other teachers used to be like this much in comparison, so the fact they've grown indicates that sales are up, which is a good thing. Oh well, here we are. The rains have finally broken. Absolutely essential, considering I've been dying in the heat. It's got so hot, so heavy, our hormones have been thrown out. This is how it rains in Indonesia. It does get heavier than this, a lot heavier, but generally you don't have a light precipitation or showers as you do in the UK, and definitely not Scotch mist. Basically it's a switch. You go from totally sunny to peeing it down with rain, and that's it. The only time you get scattered showers is when you're entering the rainy season and it starts to splutter a bit of rain out, or when you're coming out of the rainy season, when the rain just gets, the duration gets shorter and the amount gets less. But that really lasts for about a week. You get a lot of thunder and lightning when the rains come. So they've arrived. That means we're going to get flu for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll adapt to the change in weather. And you see, you get your thunder and your lightning in Indonesia. You see the lightning in Indonesia, and there you are. But it's warm rain. which is quite nice. I hate it in the UK, the cold rain dribbling down the back of my neck. In Indonesia, I kind of feel the rain is endurable. There we are. Right. Okay, this is another neat blessing, especially if you're willing to be humble. These two motorcycles here belong to the office boys. Yes, you don't have politically correct titles here. We actually have office boys. And I live round that way. If I'm walking, it's about 20 minutes, realistically speaking. Can be as little as 10 if I keep a good pace up. But there's no need, because I can call up and the office boy, one of them, will travel in one of said motorcycles, pick me up at my door and bring me to the office. And when I finish work for the day, generally speaking, I can ask the office boy, I give him a little money out of consideration, but it's not a requirement, and he will take me back home. So I have transport door to door, and occasionally I have thrown them a little money and got them to take me to the vet, or even to the church on occasion, or down to the local Indomart. So the company provides its transportation for me. Yes, you've got to sit on the back of a motorcycle, but you're travelling at low speed, and it's quite different here in Indonesia to what it would be in the UK if it's sunny most of the time. So it's actually quite a neat deal, which means I don't really need the expense and hassle of a car here. You know, so I'm not complaining about this. This is a good thing. Okay, it's Heroes Day, and well, my students have all disappeared. They've all cancelled to doubtless celebrate with their families. So I have basically the rest of the day off. Christina is out teaching, so I've ordered a McDonald's through delivery service, and I'm going to spend my time here watching anime. I've got no paperwork. The paperwork at Kaplan is minimal. So I'm going to watch a bit of anime.
Welcome to the Rimmer Experience, a place of wonder, excitement, and wonder. You are about to witness some heroic events which you may well find impossible to attribute to any living person. But then, Arnold J. Rimmer was a deeply remarkable man.
Are we rolling?
We are rolling. We're rolling.
Oh.
To everybody, this is Aris.
Hello.
My boss.
Hello, greetings from Indonesia. So I am the British bloke's boss, but I never consider myself as a boss. I'm just somebody who was not in the right place, actually. I just want to say that we are very fortunate to have Vladi here. I am fortunate to have him as a friend. I really don't know how this place, but we can run without him, actually. But I don't think it would be the same if he is not around. I would say line. No line. Okay. What else? What else would I?
Whatever you want to say, Aris, it's down to you, then we can terminate. I'm going to edit this anyway.
Okay. Gladys, for Gladys' mom, your son is a good look. Seriously, he is very passionate about his job, his career. He is a great addition here. Again, we can do it without him, but it will be the same. Just to make sure that your son doesn't get too much hot air in his head. Right. As I said, very good stuff. Contributing slightly edgy sometimes, but he's a good guy. He's a very good guy. I guess, I don't know what to say, I guess greetings from Indonesia, come here, visit Indonesia, because that's what my government wants to say. So yes, do come and have no fear.
So you see, Cat, if you wear the green paisley shirt with the cavalry twill trousers, you can be dignified and fashionable at the same time.
Let me at him. I'm gonna kill him. Cavalry twill? What do you think I am, a woodwork teacher? Say, Rimmer's a really great guy, isn't he? I don't know what we'd do without him.
I owe my life to him.
I think it's only fair that I say a few nice things about Aris, who's videoing this right now. He's been a great blessing to me. I mean that seriously. I've had some good bosses. I can name them. I've had some very good bosses, I've had some very bad ones, but I certainly count Aris as one of the best bosses I've had. He's a good guy, he's caring. Yeah, he deals with the periods when I get stressed. Yeah, I do get stressed, you know my emotional state, I'm all over the place. He's very good, he's very understanding, he's calm and I'm not. He organises things well. He handles the emergency crises, which are part of everything. He's a really top-notch bloke who's been there for me and been there for Christina, and I have commended him to Henke a couple of times, and I will continue so to do. So, you know, we've got to make sure that we work together, because I don't want to leave Kaplan, and Kaplan doesn't want me to go. I don't want Aris to go. He's a good guy, and there's one boss I could work with, it's Aris, and that's one of the great blessings I have here. I enjoy what I do at Kaplan. The students are actually quite good. The work I do is interesting. My co-workers are very good, and my boss is good and kind and understanding. Now that is a rare combination, so I'm really blessed.
I can't stand this. Get me out of here. Wait a minute, here comes the best bit.
If you're in trouble, he will save the day. He's brave and he's fearless, come what may. Without him the mission would go astray. He's Arnold, Arnold, Arnold Rimmer. Without him life would be much grimmer. He's handsome, trim, and no one slimmer. He will never need a Zimmer. He's Arnold, Arnold, Arnold Rimmer. More reliable than a garden's trimmer. He's never been mistaken for your Brenner. He's not bald and his head doesn't glimmer. Master of the wit and the repartee, his command of space directives is uncanny. How come he's such a genius? Don't ask me. Arnold, Arnold Rimmer. He's also a fantastic swimmer, and if you play your cards right, then he just might come around for dinner.
I never want to see or hear from that scum-sucking lion, weasel-minded smegger in my entire life. Sigmund Freud, eat your heart out.